This video mainly introduces the collection and detection process of intestinal lavage fluid and fecal swab samples of InCycle Automatic Nucleic Acid Analysis System. 1. Checking and preparation. Open the kit and check if the components are complete according to the instruction. The kit contains 3 different tubes. Tube 1, Tube 2 are 2 kinds of sample preservation solution, and Tube 3 is a sample treatment tube. Before conducting the test, mix the magnetic beads well by gently shaking them. Tear open the packaging bags of reagent to check appearance of lyophilized PCR reagent. Avoid using the moisture-absorbed reagents as shown in the picture. Next, gently flick the lyophilized PCR reagent to ensure it is located at the bottom of the tube. Check for the bubbles in the PK liquid. If present, gently flick the reagent from the bottom of the tube to eliminate the bubbles. Then, gently flick the PK liquid reagent to ensure it is positioned at the bottom of the tube. The reagent should be completely at the bottom of the tube. 2. Inserting reagents. Align tube 1 with the reagent tube slot. Insert it into the corresponding position of the cartridge and place it as shown in the figure. If the upper and lower edges of tube 1 and tube 2 are flush, you can lift the reagent tube up with your fingers. The firmly fixed reagent tube indicates successful tube installation. Next, tear off the cartridge sealing film and insert the PK into the corresponding position. 3. Sampling and sample processing. Fecal swab and intestinal lavage fluid are the applicable types of samples. Now, the pre-treatment method of intestinal lavage fluid is introduced firstly. After collecting the intestinal lavage fluid, use a 0.2 ml disposable dropper to transfer 0.2 ml of fluid into tube 3. Secure the cap of tube 3 and centrifuge it at 12,000 rpm for 2 minutes. Remove tube 3 and gently discard the supernatant, retaining the bottom precipitate. Next, replace the disposable dropper and add 0.6 ml of pre-treatment solution from tube 2 to tube 3. Then, tighten the cap of tube 3 and mix the contents in a vertex mixer for 3 minutes. During mixing, ensure that the tube is vertexed intermittently to ensure thorough dispersion of the bottom precipitate in the sample preservation solution. After vertexing, centrifuge tube 3 at 12,000 rpm for 2 minutes to obtain the processed sample. Now, let's discuss the pre-treatment method for fecal swab samples. Dip the fecal samples using the head of a disposable swab onto the feces volume. Cover 1 second to 2/3 of the head of the swab. Thoroughly mix the swab in tube 1. Using a disposable dropper, transfer 0.2 ml of the fecal mixture from tube 1 to tube 3. Centrifuge tube 3 at 12,000 rpm for 2 minutes. Then discard the supernatant and retain the precipitate. Replace the disposable dropper and add 0.6 ml of preservation solution from tube 2 to tube 3. Then, mix the contents of tube 3 in a vertex mixer for 3 minutes. When vertexing tube 3, it should be mixed intermittently to ensure that the bottom precipitate is fully dispersed in the sample preservation solution. After vertexing, centrifuge tube 3 at 12,000 rpm for 2 minutes to obtain the processed sample. 4. Adding sample and testing. Replace the new disposable dropper, 0.2 ml, and use it to transfer the supernatant from the preservation solution tube to the 200 micron mark. Then, add the supernatant dropwise into the chamber of the centrifuge sample compartment. and click the red exit button to exit the sample drawer. Place the cartridge in the analyzer in the order of left sample compartment, right PCR. Put the buckle to the right, click the red exit button to enter the sample drawer, and click Test, followed by Next. Before testing, swipe the RFID card in the card swiping area on the side of the analyzer. When swiping the card, keep it stationary until the beep ends. After successfully enter the information, confirm the sample type and other basic details. Then follow the analyzer prompts and click the button in sequence to start the test and proceed accordingly. 5. Threshold adjustment and interpreting the results. After that, please confirm the amplification curve before outputting the report. If you need to adjust the threshold, please refer to the threshold adjustment operation video. After confirming the results, click Alted OK. Subsequently, you can view and print the test report in the InHub software. Note: only approved results can be viewed and printed. 6. Cartridge handling. Click the red exit button to exit the sample drawer and affix a seal sticker, yellow, to the surface of the cartridge. Then, put the buckle to the left to remove the cartridge. Used cartridge should be handled in accordance with the requirements of the local regulations of pollutant treatment processing. G-Links. Everything is for life.